Now that we have our proxies in place and we bought our Facebook accounts, the next thing you need to do once you get your account details via Telegram or email, depending how you ordered, is put all the details in the sheet I showed you in the previous videos. It's important that you fill in all the information, which are the user ID, the password, the 2FA code, the email, and pass mail. The business manager at the end here as well. Same goes for the pages. So it's important that you add all of them in, because it's going to be hard to keep track of everything at a certain point if you don't manage it right. Next up, we want to connect these profiles with the proxies. So as you can see, I named them on here already, which you should have done already as well once you bought the proxies. So once again, according to your sheet, you will have to give it the correct user ID and name. I didn't do it here since this is a different setup, but it would look something like this. Let me edit it. So what you would enter is user 01 and the name of the user. So you always can quickly go back to the sheet and find the correct user. Once you named your accounts, you want to open the proxy and you will land on Google. Now, like I showed you before, you will have to warm up the proxy a bit. So go on news sites and get some cookies. After that, what you want to do to activate the Facebook account, you will need to type in mfacebook.com. Why do we choose mfacebook.com? This is very important. M stands for mobile. Facebook is less strict on the mobile web version of Facebook and doesn't trigger extra security steps this way, so it's very important to remember this. And always log in the first time via this way. Now we go back to the sheet with the details, and then I'm going to look for the right details, so for me it's this one. Then I'm going to select the user ID, I'm going to fill it in, I'm going to select the password, and now I can log in. As you can see, it will ask for the authentication code. So next thing what you want to do is go back to Google, and we want to install a 2FA extension. So you type in 2FA extension and you will find a couple. I like to use this one. They all do the same thing, so it doesn't really matter which one you choose. You add it to Chrome. Add to Chrome, add extension. Once this is added, you go back to the sheet and you find the 2FA code for this exact account. Then you click here and we want to add a new one. Manual entry. You type in the user. For example, for you it will be user01 and then the name. So admin01, let's say, like this, you enter the secret key and you press OK, and now you have your code. Click on it to copy the code. And then we can go back to the Facebook login and we paste in the code. Then we click Submit Code, and now we have access to the Facebook profile. Now, as you can see, we are still on the mobile view. What you can do right now is just go on top and change it to the normal Facebook.com. You already are logged in, so you will directly land on the Facebook profile. Now next up, the most important part. We want to warm up the Facebook account. Because if you're going to the Ads Manager right away, and you're going to advertise, Facebook knows that you're not a normal person, and figured you're using this account just to advertise. Obviously, this seems suspicious to Facebook, which ends up with you getting a restricted account. Facebook is getting very smart, so it is important that you warm up the account. Now, I would also like to mention that there are quite a lot of softwares that can warm up your accounts. But once again, a software notices a software. I have tested quite a lot of softwares, and I noticed that they still get your account restricted sometimes. So the best thing is still to do it manually. If you are going to warm up a lot of accounts, you can also hire a VA. You can make a simple SOP and tell them to warm up the account for you. How do you warm up an account? You just have to be as if you are being a normal person using Facebook. You will need to scroll around. You're going to like some things. You're going to look for some ads. Let's look for a product ad. Click on it, open it. You want to get some cookies, some data. Essentially, you want to give Facebook as much information as possible about you. Right now, we opened a beauty store, so Facebook will give you more jewelry ads or beauty ads, so Facebooks will think you're interested in female products. We're going to add this to cart. Jesus Christ, this price is insane. Anyways, we're going to add it to cart, and then we go to checkout, This way we are triggering the checkout process for Facebook, which makes you an engaged shopper. So you want to do this for a couple minutes, and this is something you need to do for at least 2 to 3 days. A couple minutes a day for 3 days. Then once the account is warmed up, we can start adding the business manager. Also, try to share some posts and adding some friends. This makes it look even more realistic to Facebook. That's it. Do this for 3 days, and then we can go to the next step.